So I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch Jamie Foxx's. Let me do this. Jamie Foxx's What Had Happened was on Netflix, okay? Let me see the comments. Did you guys get a chance to watch it? Here's what I'm gonna say. Don't. Here's why. I love Jamie. Don't get me wrong. I swear, I'm a huge fan of Jamie. And y'all like to say that I'm hating and stuff like that. And it's sort of like, I'm separating the performance from the artist. I'm separating the performance from the artist. Now, they done hype this whole comedy special up. They done put out little press bugs and press secrets to say, oh, he's exposing Diddy. He's doing this, only for him to come out and say what we already knew, which is he had a stroke. He had it off at the movie set. He was shooting the film. It was in his last days. And then he was in Atlanta. And then they moved him to Chicago. We even had nurses in the rehab Chicago center come down and tell us what was going on. And he literally built us up. He literally built us up to let us down like that. Like, it was just, for me, I expected more comedy. I expected more entertainment. I felt like he was trying to, it was like a one-man show that was auditioning drama, a little bit of comedy, but it was extremely repetitive. Like, for the first 8 minutes, I kid you not, all he kept saying was, Atlanta saved my life. Atlanta saved my life. And I think he was saying that so that he would remember what his next line was. So if he ever forgot something, because he hasn't been on stage doing comedy and shows in a very, very long time. And he is a GOAT. Don't get me wrong. He is the greatest to ever do it. Jamie is Jamie. Jamie is that guy, right? And so, but for this particular performance, so I'm separating the love for the artist. It's just it's like when artists do bad songs. This is a bad song. This is a bad performance. And the way Netflix did it, if you ask me, and I just, this is how I feel. Go, Jasmine.
I told you, mother.
Whoa! Call the cops!
I want my money back. I want my money back. I want my time back. The man got up there, fake cried, was shaking, then he stopped, then he laughed, and all he did was told a long, drawn-out version of the events that we already knew. He sang a little bit, he cried a little bit, he danced a little bit, but it was so repetitive, and they were just cheering him on and crying with him, even though I didn't see not one tear. Yeah, it felt like he was, that crackhead that he played in Ali. But it wasn't given. All of that. And so only for him to come out and say he left the parties at 9, and it was like, no, you didn't. Said he left the Diddy parties at 9. He's doing the same. He was in, what do you call it? He was imitating Cat Williams a lot. He kept referencing Cat Williams. It wasn't anything new. It wasn't anything exciting. It wasn't, they tried to build this whole secrecy, explosive campaign around it, only for it to do the same thing that Who Cloned Tyrone did. Because I don't know if y'all remember his Who Cloned Tyrone film right after Jamie was spotted on boats saving purses off of golf carts. Like, that lady couldn't stop her own golf cart to pick up her bag. He came out with a tight shirt on and sunglasses, ready to save the white woman purse, okay? I mean, he was just everywhere after we hadn't seen him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because of what happened to him. Like, you are allowed to get sick. You are allowed to have medical emergencies. But for him to say that God did him that way because he wanted to somehow humble him or show him what's important, he never prepared for tragedy. And I'm like, everybody should stay ready for tragedy. It's going to happen to everybody. And I just felt like, just like that movie, You know, and people were saying that he was a clone, and then he created all this fake clone press to sell a movie only for it to be absolutely horrible. Who cloned Tyrone? I don't know. To me, him and Kevin Hart have just been letting me down with their movies. And I'm gonna be honest with you, even though I can't stand that little midget, I can't stand it. I'm talking about Kevin. I can't stand his character. He does make me laugh in family movies. But him trying to play the action figure, trying to play something serious, no. I like how Eddie Murphy is always stuck to what he know. Characters. When you start going outside your character, I don't know. Just take your acting classes. But listen, if you want to watch it, it is streaming now on Netflix. I say don't waste your time. It is literally a long 1.5 hour drag of a show that I did here in 5 minutes. And it's not funny.